The show. This is still GH today here on GH1 TV. My name is Lily Muhammad. Let's head to the courts. This morning we're in courts now. Let's continue our stay in the courts today. My guest this morning is Sarita Ochre. She's African Outstanding Student Personality, African Law Student Association, and Techijan Wisdom. He's International President for the African Law Student Association. And this morning we talk about a moot court competition. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, Lily.
I hope you're doing well.
By God's grace.
Sarita, you look good.
Thank you very much, Lily. You too.
Thank you. Let me first ask you what moot court is. If somebody is saying, "Oh, I'm going to a moot court competition," what is a moot court? Wisdom.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. A very good morning to your viewers and listeners. So, a moot court, in my view, is just like law students being in court, just like real lawyers, arguing on a problem question. So they have to research and then do some critical thinking and all that. And so I think that's what a moot court entails. Thank you.
Okay. And then tell me what the African Law Students Association is.
Okay, thank you very much. So the African Law Students Association is an international non-profit, and it's an international non-profit and non-partisan, non-political organization which seeks to mobilize law students in Africa. And one of our duties is to organize moot court competition, conferences, and any activities that seeks to promote the affairs of law students and then enhance their legal career. And apart from that, we also have spaces where we honor law students who are doing so well, community work. Just recently, we honored Miss Sarita as the African Outstanding Law Student of the Year. And apart from that, we also honored Nana Opoku-Ware as the Humanitarian Awardee, where he paid almost 30 students' fees at KNUST. Thank you.
Sarita, for you, is law school difficult, like they say?
Thank you, Lily. Let me greet your listeners. Good morning, everybody. This question, personally, I think it's not difficult, but it demands a lot of time. Law school, you need a lot of time, because if you feel like, oh, you're doing this, you're doing that, by the time you realize, Charlie, you'll be found wanting in the school. I'm talking from my own personal experience in law school. I haven't had it easy, but God has been faithful. So it's not difficult, but then, like I'm saying, you just need time.
Is law something you've always wanted to do?
Honestly, yes. It's been something I've always wanted to do from my infancy. I remember when my late dad, may so rest in peace, I remember he told me that I was a lawyer. You know, and you know these things, as a child, it sticks in your mind growing up. So I've always wanted to be a lawyer from infancy. So yes, I've always wanted to be a lawyer.
And is this for failing? I mean, now you're being awarded. Is it for failing?
Honestly, it is. But then it's mixed feelings, because I'm like, is this really happening? You know, but then yes, it is.
What do you think you did right?
Honestly, first of all, I feel like this honor given me, first is God. Secondly, I feel like there are lots of law students in Africa, Ghana, even in Ghana. We are lots, over like 10,000 law students, and then Africa. So what did I do? I feel like, okay, I think that's what it is. Somewhere last year, under the leadership of His Excellency Odupon Ejapuata Japon, that's the former SRC president, the Executive Council appointed me as the Diplomatic and Foreign Affairs head. So I think we had a program during the SRC Law Week. Harriet Nati was the moderator for that. She did it so well. Thank you so much, Harriet. So we had His Excellency Charles Obani, the UN resident coordinator to Ghana.
Harriet is actually a very good friend
Yes,
of mine.
exactly.
So good morning to you, Adra.
And Sam Okujotoa Blackwell, that's a senior lawyer in Ghana. We had the USA ambassador to Ghana, Her Excellency Virginia Palmer. We also had the EU ambassador to Ghana.
Sam Okujeto, not Okujeto Blackwell.
So senior lawyer. That's why
Sam Okujeto.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Exactly. We also had the EU ambassador to Ghana, His Excellency Ichad Razali. We also had Her Excellency Fidelia Gran Galon, that's the Suriname ambassador to Ghana. So they were all part of the program, and then I think the program, by God's grace, it went very well, was very successful. I also had an amazing team who helped the program to be very, very successful. So I think that is what probably Alsa saw and then they honored me this way. But let me use the opportunity to thank His Excellency Teaching Wisdom and his team for honoring me, because then again I'm saying that there are lots of law students in Ghana and Africa. Then I'm the one. Hey, thank you very much, Mr. President. I appreciate it.
Mr. President, let's talk about the moot court competition. It's called Sarah Kodu Moot Court Competition. Why that name, and what went into the competition?
Okay, thank you very much for this question. So actually the competition is about selling Africa to the world. And you know, most at times Africa, we fly all over to the other continents to participate in these moot court competitions. But Africa do not have a simple moot court competition that also invites law students outside our continent to witness our culture. So I think this whole idea is about projecting Africa to the world. And then we realize Lawyer Fafa, she's Sarah Fafa Kodu Esquire. She's the current Director Legal at the Ministry of Energy of Ghana. She also runs an organization called the Seed Foundation that seeks to promote the affairs of law students. She provides career support, mentorship opportunities, and internship opportunity. Somebody like, for me, I have benefited from this initiative. So we realize she's doing so amazing, and I mean, this is a time we had to honor such a legendary person who is helping law students. So I think if you ask about the name Sarah Fakodo, that is the main idea. Thank you.
Now, for the African Law Students Association, is it just for lawyers or student lawyers, or any other person, any student can decide to join?
Okay, so with the African Law Students Association, it is strictly for law students, and we also have a platform for young lawyers who have been called to the bar recently and all that. But apart from that, we have people outside the legal field who volunteers with us. We have people who are experts with mental health and all that. I mean, a whole lot of people who are very passionate about the SDG goals. I mean, they all partner with us to promote Africa on the world market. Thank you.
But how does one join? Is this something I can just walk to you and say, Mr. President, I want to join the ALSC?
I think with the African Law Students Association, our membership is so easy. It's so easy. You can just log on onto alsaonline.org. You fill a membership form. After filling the membership form, we're going to send you some email confirming your membership, so that at that time you will get the opportunity to also join our WhatsApp platforms and Telegram channels and all that. Thank you.
But when I join, when I am part of it, what are the benefits for me?
We have amazing benefits. Just recently we collaborated with the Emory University all the way at Georgia, Atlanta, USA. We recently collaborated with the Boston University, who are providing application waiver and a partial scholarship for law students in Africa who apply in the name of the African Law Students Association. Apart from that, we have a team of mental health experts who provides mental health support for our members. And apart from that, we also organize leadership summit, which empowers African leaders, African young leaders, to be passionate and be watchdogs of human rights in Africa, and also sell the Africa's legal system.
Will the moot court be a one-off event, or is something that you want to do annually, biannually?
So currently with the moot court, now what we are looking at now is the sustainability of this moot court. Because of that, we have collaborated with our sister organization, such as the European Law Students Association, the Asian Law Students Association, and the Australian Law Students Association, because they all have moot court competition, which has been in existence for more than 20 years and 50 years. For example, the International Law Students Association, they organizes the Philip C. Jessup Moot Court competition, and we have a strong partnership with them. They are all helping us with the sustainability of this moot court, and this moot court is going to be an annual competition which seeks to promote international law and the African culture.
We heard there's a launch today.
Yes, please, there is a launch. So the launch is going to be at Qualis residence at Airport Residential, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And we have so many amazing legal personalities coming. We have Professor P.L.O. Lumumba joining us all the way from Kenya. And we have the High Commissioner for Rwanda to Ghana, Her Excellency Rosemary Imbasi. We have the Dean for UPAC Law School, Professor Ernest Kofi Abochi. We have the former Attorney General joining us, Gloria Ekufo Esquire. And we have Madam Safa Fakpodo also joining us. And we have so many lawyers, and then we have representatives from our sister organizations such as the Asian Law Students Association, the European Law Students Association, and the International Law Students Association.
For you, Sarita, what would you tell your fellow colleagues out there who are either in law school or want to come to law school so that they can equally be honored like you?
Thank you very much for this question. What I'll tell law students or people who want to be lawyers is, first of all, for me, if you know me, every time I don't joke with my God factor. Everything I'll tell you is God. So God should be the main thing. Then the second thing is that education is very important. For me, like this, I didn't do LLB straight away. I was in Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. I read sociology and social work before I read law. So I think it's about the passion. I mean, if you're passionate about it, why not pick up the form? Don't listen to people saying that, oh, law is difficult. If you're passionate about it, you can do it. And the good thing is that there's no like age limit to read law. Anybody can read law. So you just have to believe in yourself that you want to do it. And of course, you need money because the law, you need money to do the law. So you should make sure that when you are putting yourself in this position, you have the finances to back you up. And then I think you should be fine. I think with that, when you enter law school, you should be fine. So of course, you do the LLB before you get to Makola. But yeah, they should be fine.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
They certainly will be fine,
Yes.
like you are.
By God's grace.
Thank you very much,
Thank you,
Sarita. So
Lily.
that's
Thank you so
Sarita Otri. She's African Outstanding Student Personality, and then Techi Wisdom is international president of African Law Students Association. That's it. We're back shortly.